up speechless, not a single sound of word would utter. Complex and intricate examination, especially on P subjects. And our batch called this the P syndrome. And it is defined actually as never-ending failure faced with patho, physio, psych, and pharma. We really pulled our spirits out of our minds and bodies. Even muscular strength and endurance, we were tested in times that we are running for our class. Imagine running to one building, 59 minutes of 7, and if you get unlucky with the elevator, running a race until 5th or 6th floor. But it was the last minute of your entire life, just to be on time on your pre-exams. I know most of us would agree and really try to be friends with those thick books, Sullivan, Bradon, Kisner, etc., ending up sleeping beside them during cramming moments of Sundays just before our weekly long exam. But of course, we end up browsing our transcriptions left for us. What value would get from that? Patience and perseverance. No matter how hard each hell of a day passed by in your stay on our college until the end of it. Almost every day, we are faced to cram of never-ending paperworks, from simple reports, essay, theses. Yes, theses. It is the gruesome, fresh-scented manuscript that happens to be the fruit of hardship. It was a test of character for some, patience. And you would believe me that most of us actually has gone to the point that even ruined their friendship. Though, of course, we ended up with tears of joy and happiness. Afterwards, it was fulfilling. And somebody posted on Facebook and hashtag it is done at last. Our professor had equipped us well. If not for their criticism and reminders, we would not be able to survive the next treacherous chapter of our college life, internship. Yes, we were in high spirit when we first donned our scrub suit that the others would say, I look like caregiver, literally. Though, it was indeed the last stretch of our journey. Mistakenly thinking that the rest would just be a breeze and not knowing the worst was yet to come. We soon found ourselves adapting to our new routine. Sleepless nights, preparing for weekly posting for the model a night before. Anti-social weekends for our Seminar 4 and EDBT reports. And patient notes, of course, that was so memorable. That drive us crazy and being fed up with numerous amount of revision in red ink saying what else? Add more and worse, a big question mark. In your mind, thinking, I did my best, but it wasn't that good enough. To the point that it squeezes your brain, draining all the fluids just to satisfy those revisions. Sleep and rest became a distant thing. We survive by how? Consuming copious amount of coffee, energy drinks, or anything that would really keep us awake, keep our brain functioning. Values we could get here? Time management, sacrifice. Of course, we've sacrificed so many relevant events, even though it is important. And last, dedication and passion on what we do, no matter how hard it is. Puso nga, di ba guys? Things that can be learned in this journey, perhaps, can be summarized with my statement. In order to survive, we really need to adapt, discover our weakness. We need to compensate for that. It highlights our strength to develop it further. The race for graduation will indeed leave you a battle scars and a lot of delayed onset muscle soreness. There will be strains and sprains along the way. During the last lap, it may even get harder. Breathe starts to be uneven, heartbeat so fast, muscles aching, knees about to buckle. might sometimes feel dizzy, fatigue setting in, but in the moment of confusion and blur, you will eventually see the end, which is the light. As you get closer to the prize ahead, every ache and pain goes away, and bit by bit regaining more confidence and increasing speed. The nearer you get to it, the more louder you will hear the people cheering on you. That alone gives that energy boost to keep you going. And at long last, eventually, you will reach that line and finish now what we have reached today. We are all graduates, a living example. Let's give a round of applause. It was indeed a break a sweat 5-year experience. Of course, despite all high marks and achievements and accomplishments under our belt, let us not forget to give thanks and acknowledge the people behind us. Ultimately, our Lord God, for never-ending divine grace and intervention, for making everything we had from the past up to the present that has been accomplished. For a fact that throughout the years, the college has taught to us the value of teamwork, that we would not make it physically, psychologically, emotionally, without the help from our professors, classmates, groupmates, and friends. We are glad that this day has finally come. Now we can share moments together with our family and loved ones who gave us unwavering support, patience when we got busy, cranky, emotional, of course, financially demanding. Let us give a round of applause again to our parents, graduates. I would also thank the people behind my success, though it was not that easy. First and foremost, my uncle and dad, thank you for never-ending support, for understanding me inside out, listening to my endless arguments and debates, and honing me for who I am today. Also, my friends, the gang, Brududes, newly found friends, BFF, Boys of the Batch, Team